So you just took delivery of your 2006 Mercedes E55 AMG, and within 12 miles you have a blown air suspension. Okay, I'm laughing because there's really nothing else you can do. It should be expected if you're looking at any of these vehicles with air suspension, whether it's, you know, Audi, Mercedes, BMW, whatever it is. It's just the nature of the beast. Okay, so this car is 15 going on 16 years old. It's on original Airmatics, all four. Okay, so I was expecting it, and I kind of priced it into my evaluation of the car. It just kind of cropped up really quickly because I thought I would have at least a couple of hundred miles before I actually had to do anything to it, but nonetheless, it's all good. So this video will kind of go over just how to briefly look at which air suspension is currently leaking. Okay, so in my car it was pretty easy because, like I said, within the 12 miles that I drove it, the left side started leaning pretty hard, and then you got the dreaded message on the console that says, you know, car too low, please stop. Definitely stop the car, evaluate, see if you can actually drive it into a safe spot or a safe location. Mercedes is actually really cool because what I noticed was they actually lowered the entire axle, so my whole entire front end was draped on the ground, which was nice, and I'll tell you why, because then it was easier to maneuver the car rather than having, you know, just the left side leaning while the right side was still propped up. Okay, but nonetheless, I was able to get it towed back, and you know, it's perfectly fine. So this is the right strut. Okay, so this is a cover to the air bladder, and as I push it, it's pretty hard. Okay, which is exactly what it should be, because right now inside of that there's, of course, you know, air, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. Let's go to the other side. So this is the, of course, legendary M113K engine. I took some of the stuff apart already because I'm going to clean it up, just kind of, you know, bring it back to glory. But let's get back to the task at hand here. So I apologize. Let me stick my light in here. Maybe that'll make it easier for you to see. There you go. All right, so let me zoom right there. Let's get it all clear, and hopefully you can see when my little 18-19 millimeter wrench here makes contact, okay, with the bladder. See how much give there is? Okay, that's not supposed to be flexible like that. All right, so what that tells you is there is a leak internally inside of the bladder, inside of the bag where it's supposed to be housing all of your air. Okay, so that's one easy way to figure out which side is currently leaking. All right, another way that you can do it, which I also have done on my Audi, is you can take the air line. Let me zoom you guys out right here. You can disconnect this air line and then put just some compressed air into it, and what you'll be able to hear is air should be rushing into the strut, and if there's no leak, you'll see the strut kind of compress or decompress. But more than likely, like I said, since this one is blown, what'll happen is as soon as I put some compressed air into this fitting, you'll hear a rush of air coming through the strut right down here. Okay, so like I said, hopefully that helps somebody. All right, so if you ever needed to know how to go about diagnosing which side is currently leaking, like I said, this is a really quick and easy way of doing it. Please don't use something sharp. All right, don't use like a screwdriver or a flathead, you know, and just ham on it. Okay, no, like I said, take something blunt and then just kind of, you know, just put some pressure on it, and then, like I said, it shouldn't be giving like that. Okay, all right, so like I said, the R-Knot bags that I bought for the front are coming in today, so hopefully I'll have some time next week to be able to get the car back up and running, so then that way I can put some miles on it before the snow gets here. All right, thanks for watching, guys.